Thanks for subscribing.
Iowa Scotsman, thank you very much, my friend. Happy Thursday, dude. Mr. Gressler, good evening, sir. Great to see everybody. I realized right now I didn't have my intro graphic up, but I do have the fireplace cam back, so that's kind of nice. It's actually getting cold enough now where I live that I need a little bit of I need a little bit of fireplace. TGIF, yes, my friend. We are so darn close, aren't we? We are so close. Cannot wait. Cannot wait. Oh my goodness gracious, guys. How is everybody? I am getting ready to test out System Update 10. I just got this thing updated. I have no idea about the performance, but I'm in an airplane that has been a little stuttery for me, so I'm curious to see, I guess, how it works. And yeah, we're gonna fly from Stewart here down to, I think I have Atlantic City in the Atlantic City dialed up here. Should be about 45 minutes. So we're going to try to fly the Skyline transition down through New York and check out all the lights there through the city. See if I remember how to do all this here. I'm just setting up my flight plan right now, so you're doing some flying right now as well, Nick. That's cool, man. That's really cool. I'm glad you're up. Glad you're in the virtual skies. That's where everybody ought to be. You did the flight for real in August? Nice. Did you do the Skyline route? I think that's the one I'm going to request here. I don't know if I have the brain power to do this, to be honest with you. I'm so brain dead right now, but yeah, I just felt like checking it out a little bit here. I'm going to give myself about 15 minutes, and I think it's not quite an hour, 45 minutes here. Trying to remember, is the Skylight route is the one where you don't have to talk to ATC, right? That's the one I want. That's the one I want. And VFR, I think we're going to be, really, this is not, like, this plane really isn't designed to go, like, it's not a low and slow plane. It's kind of a fast. It's kind of a faster plane, but that's okay. We will just mess around. Yep. Views are unbeatable. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing what it looks like here with the system update. And but let's before we get the cart before the horse, let's see if we can get this thing fired up. And welcome anybody else who's here that I maybe didn't see, but great to see you guys as always. Let's see if I have all my views here ready to go. Battery coming on here. Gosh. Nope, that's the alternator. Battery. Yeah, see, the problem with this plane right now is I don't have, I think I need to get, there we go, heart. It has good night lighting, but I always forget kind of where that is. And so, get the mags on. And probably could use like an anti-collision light or something. Here we go. But yeah, I hope you're doing well. And oh, you got some pics there. We'll go check those out, Nick. Let's start number 2 first here. See if I remember how to do this. I gotta have that on. All right, here we go. Give it a little. I probably should have had the. Oh, you know what? Gee, mini Christmas. I gotta turn the fuel on here first. Let's give it some primer. Clear prop. There she goes. My sounds seem really quiet, don't they? Or are they okay? Sim sound seems really quiet. Let's go check out again. I have no idea what any of my sim settings look like. I noticed that when I fired it up, it was like on Windows mode instead of full screen mode. That's the only thing I've changed. There we go. That sounds better. That sounds better. Iowa. Yeah, I didn't. Let's see. Yeah, just check. I didn't know that either. Iowa Scotsman. So I'm happy he brought that up. I want to go check that out. I've never done it. Full disclosure, never done it at night. So I don't know if that's going to make it better or worse. That was a little crankier to get started, wasn't it? There we go. Looks like we're going to be okay. Avionics. And for now, that's going to have to do the... Oh, here's the other kicker. Doesn't look like my... Doesn't look like my GTN fired up here, so let's see if I can start it after the fact. Sometimes it'll work. There we go. We got lucky there. I don't know. How's everybody's luck been with this system update 10? I've heard pretty good things overall.
TOS system test okay.
I'm just hoping the main thing for me is just performance. It was, like I was mentioning, it was just so stuttery that it was just almost unplayable. Some aircraft I could not fly because it was just that stuttery, and that was pretty frustrating. Let's see if we've got Mr. Sonante here on tower, and I do think we have. Oh, we don't have New York Center on anymore. Well, okay, so I guess we don't have to worry about the talking to anybody. But I do have a, let's see, the ATIS information November. And let's take a couple notes here. Looks like we've got winds are 330 at 15. It is clear skies though. Few at 7,000. I think I filed 6,500, so we should be below that. Altimeter is 2970, and visual approaches landing departing runway 27. So you can see kind of where we're at. Pretty short little taxi over there. Hey Rob, all right man. Yeah, buddy. Iowa Scotsman's not operated or not updated yet because of his work and race week. Yeah. Well, you can get a little preview here. But am I a new streamer? Yes. First time, long time listener, first time caller. And speaking of that, let's. Oh, you know what? It's working. That is working. Okay, sweet. All right, let's call tower, and let's see if we can get clearance here. Stewart Tower, November 11816.
11816, Stewart Tower, good evening.
Yes, hello, sir. We are at the GA ramp, ready to taxi VFR southbound request.
November 11816, runway 27, taxi via Alpha, southbound departure on request.
27 via Alpha, 11816. All Alright, let's do this here. I'm a little rusty on my VFR terminology also here, so where's my park and brake? It's funny, the things that you don't know where they are when it's dark. And I think we're pretty much just straight out. I'm kind of just looking at my map here down in front of me, so take it straight out here and go flying. We'll check out those night lights. This sim is really phenomenal at night. That has been something I've always enjoyed from the very beginning, and looking forward to getting up above here and seeing what. Okay, I need to see where I'm going here. I got to go left a little bit here. Thought it was a straight shot. You think your rusty mine's full of holes? Yeah, I watched you stream the other day, Iowa Scotsman. It's like you never left, man. You were slid right back into that cockpit, just as comfortable as all get out. I'm going to go a notch of flaps. And yeah, I think I'm going to turn here. Then I can go back over to 27. There we go. Probably could have went straight across. Just no one would have noticed me clipping a little bit of grass. Those lights look kind of funky over there. I wonder if the run-up procedure works for this plane yet. Let's rev it up a little bit and give it a try. Mags, yeah, see the mag checks aren't doing anything. That might have had a little bit of a dip. That might have had a little dip. Decrease in RPM, increase in, little increase in manifold pressure. Can't really see my flaps. Oh, look at the glow. Look at the engine glow. That's so cool. Alright, I think we're ready to go. Oh, you're referring to ATC? Yeah, man. So, let's just double check. Make sure I'm not missing something here, but it looks like, yeah, unfortunately, New York is offline. Well, that's okay. Maybe it's better that way. And Tower 11816 is short of 27, ready for departure.
November 11816, southbound departure approved. Wind 32015, runway 27, clear for takeoff.
27 clear for takeoff. Southbound departure is approved. 11816. Thanks, Mike.
You got it, Brent.
And again, for most of you who know, that's Virtual USA Flying Club founder, Mr. Mike Sanante, who also doubles as ATC when he's not busy flying his A320s. Real-life jet pilot. Pretty doggone cool. All right, final looks clear. Runway is clear. And El Presidente, that's right. He's done a really great job of building what I think is the strongest general aviation club in VATSIM for sure. And oh, there's some stutters. There's what I didn't want to see. All right, here we go. Takeoff power set. Whoa, boy, it is windy here, isn't it? Yeah, holy moly. Airspeed's alive. Passengers are already worried. Goodness. Okay, ground handling is feels different. Well, we're skidding all over the place. Okay. There's rotation, thank goodness. Yeah, wow, that was interesting. Okay. Positive rate gear coming up. Flaps coming up. Pull those RPMs back a little bit. We have to fly back a little to the east to pick up that river. We can't be any higher than 1,300 feet, so we are gonna kind of level off right here. And 140 knots is the other stipulation here, so we're gonna pull back on the power quite a bit.
I did try some of it.
JPC, welcome to the chat, by the way. I have not. I was going to save that as we were buzzing down the coastline there, but yeah, in case you didn't hear, we had a little bit of an issue today. I say we. Mike had a little bit of an issue. He was involved in a car accident. So fortunately, everybody's okay. It was a little more of the fender bender variety, but did a fair amount of damage to his vehicle nonetheless, and so pretty frustrating day I think for him all the way around, but we're happy that he's okay. Tim Dog. But there's a few pictures over there in the Virtual USA Flying Club's oh shoot, one of the channels. Oh, there's a stutter. Doc got it.
Number 11816, repeat gauge approved.
Over to Unicom, 11816. Talk to you later.
Speed a bit.
Alright, well, I should have had that set and ready to go. Alright, so I think about I probably don't have to go quite due east, but I was thinking more like about a 150 would be okay, but anyway. Yeah, it's never fun, never a good day when that happens, and even if everybody's okay, it's still a lot of work to try to, get all that taken care of and deal with insurance and all that mumbo jumbo. So, but I guess ultimately glad he's okay, glad everybody's okay, and you can always get that car fixed up. But all right, let's zoom out a little bit, see if we can pick up that water. There's the waterway, that GTN 750 helping us out. I would say though, not as stuttery. We did have the one kind of as I was lining up, and then the one as I was climbing out. But what I had been seeing is like I would have at least one every 30 seconds, similar to that. So I would say already this is improved,
Terrain
which is
ahead.
good.
Terrain ahead.
And yeah, we do have a little bit of terrain here. I'm supposed to be, there's a 500 or 600 foot peak, so I'm over it, but I'm not surprised that that's picking up. But what I'm going to have to do here in just a little bit is slow down and get down. But yeah, again, everybody's okay,
500.
and that's the main thing
Terrain
here.
ahead. Pull up. Terrain ahead.
Oh, there's
Pull
another
up.
stutter. Dang it.
Terrain ahead.
Here's
Pull up.
Pentagon.
Pentagon. Rob, how are you, man? Good to see you. Happy Thursday, buddy. Thanks for coming by. So my plan for System Update 10 was to just fly as is, like no changes to my community folder, no changes to my mods, none of that. I truly don't know if it changed my settings or kept my settings the way they were. But I guess my next strategy, I suppose there's a little small stutter, is to just go in and wipe my community folder out. And I'm thinking about trying to see, there's a bad stutter right there. Those little hesitations are what just kill me. They just make just make it no fun. No fun to fly. I overshot the river. Anyway, I'm thinking about doing that install manager, because from what I have been researching and kind of other people that use it say, is that it takes all of your add-ons actually out of the community folder and puts them somewhere else. And then you just, apparently it's like sim linked in there somehow, but I'm just thinking that part of my problem is I've just got, even though I've tried pretty hard not to put a lot of stuff in, I just think I have too much in my community folder, or there's something in my community folder that's causing me issues. This sure doesn't feel like I'm over the river. Like I've got like too many lights and stuff here. This looks kind of weird, but I also am getting close to a bridge and the whole works here, so I don't know. But Iowa Scotsman, you use that? I think I talked to you a little bit about already. I may have to talk to you. I may have to get with you and get some coaching. Okay, I'm getting to the point where I've got to start getting myself down here, guys. I've got oh man, I'm too high and too fast right now, so I'm going to pull back. I'm going to try to descend a little bit. 1,300 is what I'm looking for by the what bridge is this here? By the upcoming bridge. The Nyack, is that right? The Nyack Bridge? Clearly, I do not fly this that often, but it's sure fun. Add-on linker Tim Dog is also a fan of that. Yeah, I think it's in my near future, because I think if I could clean up my community folder, then also pick and choose. Like I have a lot of things that are open and running right now that I really don't use. You know, I don't like for you don't need the stuff for this plane that you need when you fly the 737. So it would be nice. Yeah, and Tim Dog is bringing up another point. I didn't even think about that. Airports are a big cause of sim stutters and performance issues, and so it'd be nice to turn the ones on that you need and turn the ones off that you don't. But yeah, like I don't need a pushback helper. I don't need, there's a lot of stuff I don't need. It'd be nice to just pick and choose what you turn on, and similar to X Organizer, I guess, which I feel very spoiled to have X Organizer. Okay, we're coming up on Alpine Tower here, I believe, and the George Washington Bridge. I think the Alpine Tower is the entry to this transition here, this SRAF, Special Rules, Special Transition, STLMNOP, SFRA, Special Flight Rules area. So hopefully I do have most of my settings fairly high, so we should get a pretty good look at things like the bridge and the Statue of Liberty, and even Yankee Stadium and that kind of stuff. I hope. I don't know. I guess I don't know. That's partly what we're going to find out here. See all those little hesitations? Like I don't know why I'm getting those. i9 processor, 3090 or 3080 graphics card. But there's so many, there's just so many variables, right? Do I have some stupid, auto updater that's running in the background that I don't know about, or Is it Streamlabs that's doing it? Is it I mean, who knows? I mean, I've spent probably more time trying to optimize this game than I have any other game, and I'm just not making much progress. I've had to stop flying. I mean, this is bad enough, but I've had to stop flying the helicopter. The Airbus, it's just brutally bad. So I've just not found the secret sauce. I guess I haven't found what's making it start and stop like that. When I run in developer mode, they've got that little tool that lets you see kind of what's being used and when, and you can see if it's a GPU bottleneck or a CPU bottleneck. And it's every time I get one of those little stutters, it's a spike in my CPU, and it's just a momentary spike, but it's enough to completely stop the sim for just a little tiny bit.
Terrain ahead.
All right, well, we're down to our speed and we're down to our altitude, and we're just gonna try to hold that. It's harder to follow the river than I thought. I mean, I get it. It's a big black spot in front of me here, and I've got the screen helping me as well, but it's kind of interesting trying to fly that. Tim's going LA to Oakland for the Pilot Club deal. Oh, cool. I didn't realize they had that going on. I guess I did see that there was a, well, no, the TRACON event, TRACON Thursday is somewhere else. That's not what you're talking about, though, is it? So, anyway, I don't know if anybody has any thoughts or any tips or anything, but that's kind of like my next thing I'm going to try, and we'll see. TRACON was over at Columbus. Okay, I thought so. I thought it was a little bit further east. Oh, Nick's thinking maybe it was Jacksonville. I'd have to look. Oh, Charleston. Sorry, I was thinking Columbus. Charleston, South Carolina. Ah, there we go. Okay. Yeah, that sounds right. I would agree to anything at this point in time, Tim. I'm agreeable to anything. All right. We are coming up on what looks like a bridge. I didn't really see anything on that first bridge. Like we're crossing over, literally crossing over a bridge right now. And I guess it had some lighting on it there, but not a lot. Okay. Columbus CMH. Ah, there we go. Yeah. You and Good Fixins is controls Columbus from time to time. I know I've went out and did some messing around in his area as well. Oh, that was a long one there. Jeez. Oh, Steve Welch did one out there? Okay. Well, okay, there is a stadium of some sort. I wonder if that's Yankee Stadium. They're coming up on that part of town, I believe.
Terrain ahead. Terrain ahead. Terrain ahead. Terrain ahead.
And I know there's some city mods and stuff for New York, but I don't have any of those installed. That may not be a stadium. Actually, that might just be kind of a park or something. What I've always really liked about the night lighting in this sim, though, is just all the different colors. The greens and yellows and oranges, and obviously the white lights are there. Yeah, it just looks like a little park or something. If I was smart, I would put a little cruise control on so I could hop outside, take a look around, but kind of like hand flying.
Terrain ahead. Terrain ahead.
Betty is not my fan right now.
Terrain ahead.
Of course, I am down a little low, but there we go. Probably need to be more over on the right-hand side of the river, too. At least we're getting a little bit of glow so you can see where the water is.
Terrain ahead.
Of course, that cityscape, that night lighting on the city is just breathtaking. Really, really nicely done. Oh boy, this is a big stutter. Big pause. That's not a stutter, that's a pause. Ah, that's disappointing.
Terrain ahead.
That's
Terrain
really,
ahead.
really disappointing. I've done a little bit of testing on, like, for a while I thought it was the GTN unit. I thought that was what was causing me problems, because every aircraft that I own that has the GTN stutters. But I also flew and tested the planes without the GTN, and it made no difference. So it may potentially be part of the issue, but it's not the issue. And it's such a nice tool to have. It's just a really awesome piece of equipment that I hate the thought of getting rid of it. I don't mind, of course, flying the steam gauges, but I do like to have it if it's available. Nick, no, I think I might be able to do that. So I've got to work early, and I'm out of town Saturday, traveling for some family stuff Saturday. But I think if I can get everything done I need to get done, that I might be able to do that. I was able to tag along with that Key West event this last Sunday, and man, it was a really nice way to kind of wind things down. I didn't stream it. I just kind of sat down and flew it and chilled out, and it was really it was a cool way to end the day. So, all right, what do we got? Which bridge do we have coming up here, you guys? This is the George Washington Bridge, I believe.
Obstacle ahead. Obstacle ahead. Obstacle ahead.
That looks horrible. What in the world is going on with the GWB here? Like, it looks like it's got office lighting.
Obstacle ahead. Obstacle ahead.
Oh, that looks...
Obstacle ahead. Pull up. Obstacle ahead. Pull up.
That looks terrible.
Obstacle ahead.
Whoa, that looks... Wow. That's really bad. I do have the system update, or the world update for the US too, so I mean, I'm not going total default here. Wow, that looked really bad. Holy cow, you guys. Yikes. okay then. It's got some traffic coming in probably to Kennedy or LaGuardia or something like that. That looks pretty nice. Clouds look nice, kind of getting a little, catching a little late day glow. Boy, I'm stuttery as all get out now. No, I mean this should tax the system a little bit, right? I mean, like we're live traffic, we're live weather. There is plenty of clouds and stuff going on. There's some storms down here, and heavy scenery. So I mean, I'm not expecting to get 100 frames a second here, but my goodness, is my 3080 already obsolete? Ugh. I mean, it's loading something, right? I mean, it's
Welcome to
I don't know.
Culture.
Davey D. Lopez. Hello. Welcome. Thank you so much for the follow, man. Happy Thursday. I hope everything is going well in your world. And appreciate you coming along. My name is Brant. Welcome to the Melvin Leroy channel. Just do a little late night testing here. Hey, Red Dog. Hi, bud. Just about through this skyline transition through New York, and coming up on, should be coming up on Statue of Liberty here pretty soon, guys. It's kind of that the downtown area. We flew past Central Park. Yep, there's Empire State Building there off to our left. That looks okay. That looks really nice. I love how the lights just go on all the way to the distance. I do love that. There's a plane going in over there that looks like, is that LaGuardia over there? I can't remember. Or Newark. Yeah, that's Newark over there. Looks like they've got a plane on short final over there. All right, final bridge here.
Obstacle ahead. Obstacle ahead.
How does this bridge look? Because the first two have not been good.
Obstacle
To be
ahead.
honest with you.
Obstacle ahead. Obstacle ahead. Pull up. Obstacle ahead. Pull up. Obstacle ahead.
Like
Pull
where's
up.
the bridge?
Obstacle ahead. Pull up.
Like the bridge isn't even
Obstacle ahead. Pull up. Obstacle ahead. Pull up.
supposed to be right there, I think.
Obstacle ahead. Pull
All right,
up.
well, Statue of Liberty looks good. I think you're allowed to fly around the Statue of Liberty in like, gosh, I'll just fly by it. I think you're allowed to fly by it like counterclockwise or something like that. But we'll take a look at it from the outside here. That does look nice. Yeah, you can circle it. Which way can you go, Nick? I don't remember. And you can go down to like 500 feet or something. Seems like. Yeah, that does look nice. Yep. That's pretty well done there. Definitely one of those handcrafted points of interest, isn't it? But yeah, really disappointed with overall just like how the bridges looked, and you know, the rest of it looks pretty nice. You know, the lights, and again, the way it goes all the way to the horizon, it drives me nuts. Like, you can see all the way across to the other shoreline here. That drives me nuts in X-Plane, how it loads in like sector by sector, and this looks really nice, I think. So, yeah, left turns. I thought so. It's on the sectional. I just can't find it. All right, last bridge here. Last bridge. There's a Ferris wheel also over here in real life, I guess, but I don't know if we'll see it or not. Oh, this bridge has that same problem. Has freaking buildings on it. What the heck? Well, definitely something to take a look at in System Update 10, which, you know, I mean, come on. Right out of the box, is it going to work perfectly? No, it's not. My engines are getting warm. Oh, that stutter. Oh, that stutter. The dreaded stutter. So the plan now, you guys, now that we're kind of out of these this transition area, is just to pretty much fly down along the coastline until we get to Atlantic City. So I'm going to go ahead and let's add some power. We're going to climb up to 6,500. I think I'm going to even test out the autopilot here. Because why not? The autopilot on this plane has always been a little cantankerous, so yeah, we will see, I suppose. And let's get the heading bug. Where is the heading bug? All the way around the wrong side, of course. Let's get it set. Let's go heading mode. Let's go indicated airspeed. What is our airspeed? Oh, we're pretty slow, honestly. Let's nose down just a bit. Try to get some airspeed built back up. Let's go 34 and 24. Just kind of continual climb power here. There comes our airspeed. I do have a notch of flaps out too. That'll help. Trying to keep things slow. And we'll just kind of head out here, and we should have some nice city lighting pretty much all the way down, to be honest with you. Alright, let's go indicated. We'll go ahead and go yaw damper and autopilot. Yeah, there we go. And I do need to, I have Alt S as selected. Okay, yeah. Perfect. Up, and away we go. Kind of looking at the Robbinsville area. Farmingdale coming up here. Kind of to our right. And just about, oh, I don't know, what do we have here? About 60 miles-ish or so. I don't even think I have it plugged into the GTN. Maybe I should do that. Let's say KACY. Let's just put that in there. Direct to. Should have just did it this way. KACY Atlantic City. Just activate that for no other reason than just to kind of get a feel for how far away we are. So at 67 miles away. So it should take us about a half an hour, 20 minutes or so. Yep. That's what's nice about this sim right there. That is nice. Haziness on the horizon. That looks really nice there. JFK there in the background. Right there, JFK, sorry. That's very nice. All the way up, whoops. Long Island has some weather, so you can see the clouds are kind of obscuring most of that area, but yeah, background this side looks really nice. Really nice. Very cool. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it. I know sometimes doing a night stream like this is kind of sketchy. We look like we might be getting into some stuff, some business here, huh? Let's turn a little bit. What are we doing? That's really odd. What is going on here? Let's go 210 here. We don't really have a lot of airspaces to worry about. Now we can just kind of keep it right down. Oh yeah, we definitely have like a little bit of a cloud shelf right there. You can see that's pretty cool. That's really cool. Right on the edge of it here, aren't we? That's neat. I like that. That's cool. 6,500 is achieved. We can back off a little bit more on the power. Not in a huge hurry here. Kind of enjoying our night. And good hanging out with you. It's been a fun week, a busy week. Went all the way down to a town about 6 hours away, 5 hours away, and attended my youngest son's wedding yesterday night. So that was cool. Got back home about this time last night. So that was certainly a lot of fun, and gonna turn back around, kind of head down that same neighborhood, honestly, to go hang out with my older boy, and I get to see the junior first officer, so I'm really excited about that. That's going to be a lot of fun, and yeah, it's just a busy time, but it's a good busy, right? Like, you have adult kids. They're starting their own families and starting to branch out a little bit. Thankfully, they're not too far away, so I can, I can jump over there and see how they're doing and help them out if if they need it. Makes for a lot of driving. Speaking of Mr. Good Fixins, welcome on in there. Brett, we were just talking about Columbus, and been a little while. Of course, I confused Columbus with another airport that has a similar ICAO code, but talking about a few times I've been able to get down there and catch you on the tower cap. And let's see, we have I'm gonna mess this up. Ravage lot. Ravage. Did not get that right, but welcome. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Happy Thursday. Nice to have you along. I'm flying down the coast here. We're just south of New York right now, just doing a little bit of a test on the SU-10 update in Microsoft Flight Simulator, and rather enjoying the night lights.
Welcome to Chapter 2.
Missouri Sky, thank you so much for pushing the follow button, and welcome. My name is Brant. Welcome to the Melvin Leroy channel. It's a channel that's named after my grandfather. And we do all kinds of stuff here. A good chunk of it in propeller-driven aircraft, hence the name Prop Culture, but we do a variety of different things. None of it really all that well, but we have fun nonetheless. And I thought tonight would be kind of fun to take a plane that's been a little bit on the stuttery side and really test it out. I took it down the New York skyline transition, which looked pretty good. The bridges are messed up, though. I don't know if anybody else has had trouble with that, but the bridges looked horrible. Unfortunately, I did have a fair amount of stuttering, and that was disappointing. So I have a few other things though I can try to maybe help out with performance. I don't know. We'll see. But otherwise, I think the plane is performing well, and the sim is performing well. We did had one big pause. It was about a 5-second pause. I was a little nervous that we were going to lose it, but seems to be holding up okay. If I could just get rid of those little micro stutters that come up when when things get tough, like when I get into those areas where there's lots of things to be rendered. Basically, we were flying right down there past Central Park, and so there's just a lot of stuff that has to get loaded in, and I get that. So I've got to adjust my settings some more, or figure out what I need to do to really maximize my system, because I'm running a fairly beefy system, and I'm not sure why it's causing so much trouble. Oh, Sim Caesar recommended. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I popped in there. I saw he's doing his 5th anniversary. Well, you tell Sim Caesar thanks for the recommendation, man. He's a great dude, and it's hard to believe that it's been 5 years already, but he's been an awesome friend to the channel, and I'm so happy he's doing well, and wish him nothing but the best. But thank you for coming over. I absolutely think I pulled a muscle last night watching him and Continuum on the jump seat, and they were doing a landing competition. And I think what they're doing, I'm not 100% sure because I missed the last couple, but I think what they're doing is if Conti is flying, then Sim Caesar gets to pick the airport and the approach that he flies, and vice versa. And then they have like a little competition, right? Hello from Sarasota, Florida. Yeah. Well, hey, oh man, on the big TV, holy cow, that's scary. I've got a face for radio, but appreciate you tuning in, and hope you're catching some nice weather down there in the Sarasota area. And yeah, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate that. I wish I could give you a regular schedule. I normally, when I'm not busy, my current job, I'm a teacher and a football coach, and so this time of year it's a little bit crazy, but normally I stream on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. So, but just I'm kind of, until about November when football's over, I'm kind of just streaming whenever I have a little bit of time and enough energy to get down here. So anyway, Tim Dog says I rarely get the stutters, but you were getting them a lot when a lot of users were having the crash to desktops. Okay. Yeah, that's true. I guess of the two, I'd rather have little stutters than the CTDs. But yeah, I don't know. It's all part of it, right? Like it's funny because I have X-Plane going as well, and well, not currently going, but I fly X-Plane as well, and it's like it goes back and forth. Where like for a while, X-Plane will be the more stable sim where you get the better performance, and then it'll be MSFS, and then it'll be, it just goes back and forth. For the last little bit though, it's definitely been X-Plane, and it's actually running well enough that like I'm a little nervous about updating to X-Plane 12. like I've got X-Plane 11 running as well. I think I ever have got it running, and so it's like, do I dare? But that decision's not a hard one for me because I can't really do anything till November anyway when I'm done coaching. So I'll let them push out a couple more updates, and by then it'll be whatever beta 6 or 7 maybe, I don't know, but they'll have a lot of things fixed, and it'll be fun to kind of get into that one and start to, it's almost just a clean install, right? It's fun to do that every now and again. It's like doing spring cleaning. You get to get rid of all your unwanted add-ons and just start to put things in that you need here and there, and everything runs so much nicer and cleaner, and I don't mind doing that. I did that with X-Plane 11 I think 2 Christmases ago, but yeah. Ravage is saying it's hot in Florida like always. Gotta love it with climate change. Yeah, man. I told people. Gosh, who was I talking to? I don't remember now. But I went to see my son get married yesterday, and I live in Wyoming, and so we drove down to the southeastern part of the state, and we go over the top of a place called the Summit. And it's it's 8,000, 9,000 foot pass there down by Laramie, Cheyenne. I don't know if you're familiar with the town or the state, but anyway, when we drove back home, the temperatures dropped all the way down to the 40s, and so like it's getting to be wintertime here. So I've got my fireplace going for the first time in a long time, and yeah, looking forward to it cooling off a little bit. It's actually been just perfect here. It's been like in the 60s and 70s, and it cools down at night. And we've been getting a little bit of rain, and like it's been almost perfect. We're gonna have we play tomorrow. It's gonna be a little chillier and windy, but it's not been too bad yet. I'm sure pretty soon I'll be shoveling snow and sick and tired of that, but for now, I kind of like the fall. It's really probably my favorite season, to be honest with you. But all right, well, we're closing in about 25 miles from Atlantic City. Oh, there comes the stutters again. Doggone it. We flew for a long time with nothing, but then again, I was flying straight and level, so hard to tell. But I'm going to start to think about what I'm doing here to Atlantic City. The winds are 29er at 10. So I'll probably come straight in runway 31, to be honest with you. Or excuse me, runway 22 is straight in here, and then yeah, that's probably pretty good. Runway 22, we'll just do that. We'll expect that, and I think what I'll do is spin this guy around until we have it on 22 roughly. Okay, that'll give us a little bit of a reference there, and now all we have to do is find it. Maybe we'll make a radio call or two here as well. Atlantic City traffic, Cessna 11816 is 20 miles north of the field at 6,500 inbound runway 22. Atlantic City traffic. Well, maybe just a hair too far out to make that call, but I haven't really heard anybody talking on the comms, so I'm part of it just me wanting to make sure everything's still working. Am I still connected? All these things you have to test out. Yeah, I do have. I don't think. Am I in Philly airspace here? I wonder. Yeah, I kind of am, aren't I? I don't know that Philly controls Atlantic City, though, so I think we're okay. I think we're okay. Okay, JPC is saying nope. Does not cover, okay. That's probably still the thing I'm learning the most is what approach and departure controllers control what airfield, and just when I think I know, I don't know. But it's also a little different depending on where you're at. Like I read that the Boston guys, you know, they've always had an approach controller that has kind of been responsible for that area south of Boston Logan, you know, which is like Martha's Vineyard and Nantucket and kind of that area, which not all those are towered, but like Nantucket is. And then I think I just read that they're going to split that up and reconfigure that again, and so I don't know, it's like you just have to kind of be familiar with your airspace, and sometimes that's what gets me when I'm flying all over the place. Okay, I'm going to start the descent here. I don't need to get crazy, but the field elevation is basically sea level, so I'd like to get myself down, especially if I'm going to come in straight in, runway 22, get myself down around 1,100 feet. Field elevation is officially 73. If I need to, if I feel like I need to shoot a pattern here, it is a left-hand pattern to runway 22. That's yeah, right down there, Cape Cod area. Yeah, all those cool little millionaire playgrounds. Yeah, that's a fun area. This Northeast in general is just a really enjoyable area to fly in bat sim. I think, you know, everything from really, I mean, like I've sort of fallen in love with everything from like Reagan up north. You know, like who doesn't love shooting the river visual, right? And then you've got, you know, you also have Dulles and Baltimore, Washington right in there. So if you like those super busy, you know, class Bravos, bringing your big heavies in, that's a lot of fun. You know, Philly is a single runway madness type of situation, and then of course all those large airspaces in the New York area, and then on up into to Boston, obviously. So, like it's a large jet pilot's kind of dream, to be honest with you. I think I'm too high here. But the cool thing is that there's also these little small strips, you know, that are tucked away. You know, like we departed out of Stewart tonight, and one of our favorite places to fly is Bayport, which is down there, kind of tucked right next to you know, Kennedy Airspace, and you know there's Nantucket, and there's, you know, even there's these little places like Plum Island and stuff like that. So like you can fly everything from a 747 to a Cessna 150 and just have the time of your life. And there's places to, you know, fly your biz jet, and there's places to fly your bush plane, and there's places to fly your seaplane and your helicopter. And I mean, it is a really fun area to fly. We're way too high, you guys. So we may have to fly a pattern here. Yeah, we're 4,000 feet here. I don't really feel like rushing it down, so I think we'll fly a left-hand pattern, and that'll give us a chance to make sure no one else is here. Atlantic City traffic, Cessna 11816 is descending through 3,800. We're going to fly a left-hand pattern, runway 22. We're 5 miles north of the field. That was a really awful radio call. So let's work to get down to 1,100. This one kind of snuck up on me, gang. Well, I do like the night lighting. I hope it's come across well on the stream. We'll just jump in the upwind here. And I really need to level off and lose some airspeed. I'm a bit high even for a flyover. I should be good, 1,500 feet lower, to be honest with you. Alright, there's flaps range. That'll help us get caught up, though. We can start to slow down quite a bit. Ooh. Yeah, I get closer to the airports, and that's a problem. Yeah, we're quite a bit high here. Kind of screwed the pooch a little bit on that approach, but I don't hear anybody else in the area. I don't see anybody down on the ground, so we should be able to apply this pattern and get ourselves back where we need to be. Atlantic City traffic. Cessna 11816 overflying the field at 2,000 feet on the left upwind, runway 22, Atlantic City. So we're about 500 feet too high to be on the upwind officially here, but we're not going to rush it. We're going to just kind of keep our steady descent here and just try to get ourselves down there. The Crazy Syrup Guy is here. Hey, Crazy Syrup Guy, nice to see you again. Welcome back. Happy Thursday. How about those engine glows, huh? Huh? There's some traffic going up to New York. That's cool. Atlantic City traffic. Cessna 816 on the left crosswind, runway 22, Atlantic City. Okay, still need to get down here, guys. I'm slowing down nicely, which is good. Speed is looking better, but I'm still pretty high.
Atlantic City traffic, Kodiak 605, 9 Delta, 10 miles to the east, setting up for the instrument approach for runway 31, Atlantic City.
All right, so we do have some traffic. That voice sounded very familiar. He's taking the instrument approach, 3-1. Yeah, Atlantic City traffic, Cessna 816, left downwind, runway 22, Atlantic City. I don't care how long I fly these sims. I think it's so cool to hear somebody else on the comms. I can't get over that, you guys. I love that. So he's 10 miles out, so we have plenty of time. Unless he's flying a Phenom or something. But he's also shooting across runway, so we can make our way down here and get out of his way. Just landed your 172 Skyhawk, and you're visiting your girlfriend. Holy cow, dude. You are my current hero. Crazy Syrup Guy. That's awesome. That's awesome. Alright, let's go another notch of flaps here. Yeah, it wants my gear down, doesn't it? Yeah. Alright, we'll put the gear down. That's okay. I'd like about 100 on the approach here. We'll rep out about 90 to 85. So let's not get crazy with the speed here. Atlantic City traffic, Cessna 816 left base, runway 22, Atlantic City. Still pretty high, you guys. Got to get myself down here. Yeah, getting the gear down there will definitely help the slow down process. So we'll be okay. We didn't fly the tightest pattern in the world here. We kind of maybe stretched out the corners just a little bit, but I think we're going to be okay now.
Atlantic City traffic, Kodiak 605, 9 Delta, 10 mile extended, final Richmond approach runway 31.
Oh yeah, he's a Kodiak. That's right. I knew that. I should have known that. Yeah, just don't tell my CFI Mike Sinante I'm flying a lazy pattern here. He won't be happy about that. Atlantic City traffic, Cessna 816 on the final 22, Atlantic City. He's worked hard trying to get me to fly good traffic patterns here. Oh, kind of
500.
cut that a little bit sharp. It is a bit windy here, guys. There's the inner marker. Boy, my night lighting is not... My landing lights really aren't that great. Yeehaw! Powder River, let her buck. Oh, there's a bad stutter. Alright, sweetheart, you gotta land at some point here. Really, truly, like you've gotta land. Oh, goodness gracious. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Ground handling seems slightly more sensitive than System Update 9. Alright, but we are down. Where is my taxiway? There it is. And everybody, welcome to Atlantic City. Hopefully you didn't spill your beverage on the way down there. Atlantic City traffic, Cessna 816 is clear of 22, Atlantic City. Alright, let's see where we are at here, my friends. Let me get a taxi chart pulled up and see if I can make heads or tails of where we are. Kind of a little bit of a floater, which ended up being a little bit of a plopper downer. Alright, we're on Delta. We'll go straight ahead, Delta, left on Papa. But, you know, overall, what the heck, not too bad. I'm actually not going to turn my landing lights off because it's like super... Well, maybe I can here. Those anti-collision lights. Alright, hang on for a second. I got to figure out what's going on here. Anti-collision. Yeah, landing lights can come off. Goodness. Yeah, I don't... It's like barely any light at all. Holy cow. Okay. That could be potentially, though, a setting. Like maybe... Now we can take a look at that here later on. Interior lights though look pretty good, I think. And I need a... I think this is my left here. I think this is November. I don't have any scenery for Atlantic City, so we're just kind of winging it here. There's the terminal area, so that's basically where we want to go. The FBO's right over there. Oh, we're going to have a head-on collision with the fuel truck here, aren't we? No, he's turning around. It's like, I know that guy. Well, I could have went in there. November. Let's go in here. Yeah, I'm not happy with the exterior lights. Like, they are super dim. Like, way too dim. Even with the landing lights on. Like, it's ultra dim here. Like, that's not helping that much. So that's maybe something again to look at, maybe as a little hot fix. And to be fair, the Fly Simware guys maybe have pushed out an update that I'm not aware of. So that some of this stuff might have already been addressed. I honestly don't know that I have the latest version. I did update not too long ago, but they may have pushed something out here in the meantime. All right, we're just gonna pull in here somewhere. Call it good. That'll be fine. And then we'll just enjoy the ticking of the engines as they cool off. But let's turn stuff off first here. Avionics, pitot. Lights can all come off. And then we can cut the engines here. All right, JPC, man, appreciate you stopping by. I think I am done myself. So, yeah, take some Advil tonight. You're gonna need it, man. Hydrate and yeah, glad you're okay. And good luck on the fix and the insurance and all that stuff. Well, it's not much of a view, but what you can hear is what I like. You hear the engines clicking as they cool down. I love that. Do I mind sharing the setup? Yeah, sure, I don't mind sharing. So what I have is, let's see. I will let me get the go around cam here. So what I have is the Bravo. This is the Bravo yoke here, and the Alpha throttle quadrant right here. So I've got a honeycomb set up. I do have Cytec rudder pedals as well, but that's what I'm using. Really do enjoy those, and have had a lot of fun messing around with those. Oh boy, what have I done here? I got to get the dog cam back on because yeah, he's over there. You can't see him. I got a yellow dog on a yellow bed, but yeah, that's my setup, and it's been a good setup. The only thing I would say about both the Alpha and the Bravo is they're big. They're massive units, and so you need a lot of desk space. I wish they weren't quite so big, but I know part of the reason why they are is because they're pretty heavily, like they're heavy duty setups. You know, they're really well built, and anyway, so yeah, they're not cheap, but they've been good. They've been good. All right, so all this stuff, guys, is what I need to start working through, and you know, like there's lots of this, and it's funny. It just depends on the post that you read. You know, what forum it'll tell you. Oh, you shouldn't have that, or you shouldn't have this. Like volumetric clouds, I probably could have turned those down, and that would help with that, you know, with the stuttering and the texture resolutions and things like that, you know. It looks like a lot of this has been kept the same, but there's probably a few things that are, you know, that are different. Like, I don't remember what I had my ray marked reflection set, or the light shafts. I don't remember any of that. So I'll have to go back and kind of look and see. But, you know, all that stuff is fun to play with. And I don't know what I had that. I'll put that at medium. But I feel like I should be able to, I feel like I really should be able to run this at a, you know, at least a medium to high level with my current setup. And I'm just missing something there, I guess, that, yeah. I'm not going to make any changes. Yeah, Tim, and that's exactly right. Yeah, I mean, and then on top of everything else, right? You know, you like you get it configured the way you want it, and then there's a system update that comes out, and things change. So, yeah, but it's part of the fun. It really is. It's part of the fun, and I do enjoy that. So, All right, you guys. Well, I tell you what, I think for me, I am going to call it good right here. And so, yeah, let's do this.
Thanks for watching my papa.
Again, a thank you for everybody who came out on a short notice Thursday night. Appreciate you guys hanging with me. Nice to make some new friends along the way as well. Missouri Sky, Ravage Lot, and Davey D. Lopez. Thank you guys so much for the follows. It's great to make some new friends. I hope you have a chance to come back from time to time here, and then again check back with me a little bit later on when the winter time gets going, and you'll see some more regular Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday stuff. For those of you, if you're lurking in the background, I do have all that stuff in the About section in my Twitch channel. You can kind of see the rough schedule of streams coming up, and then of course you have a chance to connect with me via Discord if you'd like as well, and that kind of gives you more up to the minute late changes and like notifications like this is not on my regular stream schedule. So anyway, that's feel free to connect with me over there on Discord. The really truly the best part of my streams are the people that are a part of them, the people that are in the chat, the people that are in the Discord channel. Those are what make my streams worth watching, is just hanging out with those people. So come on back and get to know those folks. They're good people. Iowa Scotsman, speaking of good people, thank you so much for the 16-month re-ascription, my dude. Thank you. As always, my good friend. Appreciate your support so very, very much. The Crazy Syrup Guy, tell your girlfriend I said hello and enjoy your evening there. And good luck. Safe flights heading back wherever you're coming from. JPC, thanks for the ATC coverage as well. Out of Stewart, fun hanging out with you. Tim Dog, same to you, my friend. I hope you have a really good sleep tonight, and just an awesome weekend. And that kind of goes for everybody. Nick Gressel, I know you were here earlier on. I'm kind of at the top of my scroll here. Panagon, and everybody else who maybe I don't see here, but I think Rob Valkyrie was here also. Yeah, so anyway, everybody else, thank you so much. Oh man, Hawker comes in here with a re-ascription. It's his 10th, man. Skull to you as well, Hawker. And doggone, that's a great way to end the night here, I think. Let's do this. Let's see. We've got, I know Sim Caesar is doing his 5th anniversary stream. You guys are probably already watching Sim Caesar. If you're not, go watch Sim Caesar. I think what I'd like to do though is this. We've got there's a cool group called the Bush League Legends, and they do a bunch of the kind of flying that I like to do. We haven't went over to raid those guys for quite some time, so I'm going to send you over there. I want you to open up another tab though, and I want you to pop in and say hey to Sim Caesar and tell him thanks again for the recommendations, and make sure you give him some love. But let's head over as a group here and take a look and see what the Bush League Legends are doing. They're out there in Indonesia right now, and they find some of the coolest spots. So I will meet you over there, and again, until next time, have a really, really awesome Friday and a even better weekend, and we'll see you real soon. God bless.